Alright folks, now we have seen that this pattern is increasing in this way. First of all, these numbers, it is just 1, 2, 3, 4. It means the next one will be 5, next one will be 6, and these ones are increasing by 2, next one will be 11, next one will be 13. Now, I want to determine the general term. Please be careful now, folks, be careful. Try and follow what I'm going to do. What I do first is, I take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is my first pattern. I determine the difference. 2 minus 1 is a 1. 3 minus 2 is a 1. 4 minus 3 is a 1. That means that pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4 is increasing by 1 everywhere, meaning that it is a linear number pattern. Now, I determine its general term. It is an plus a c, and tn. My a is 1. It will be 1n plus a c. Now, let's use inspection method. I want term number 1. Term number 1, it means I must substitute 1, I must substitute 1. It will be 1 times 1, which is 1. Term number 1 is 1. Term number 2, I substitute 2, it is 2. That means that in this one, c must be equal to 0. For that particular pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, c must be equal to 0. Now, I move on to the next one, which is 3, 5, 7, 9. I determine the difference between successive terms, that is 2, 2, and 2. Now, from there, I determine the general term of that particular pattern, which is linear. Tn is equal to an plus c because the difference is constant. That is Tn is equal to 2n. Now, I want to see what is c. I substitute 1, I substitute 1, it is 2 times 1, which is a 2, but it is 3 there. It means I must add 1 to get 3. Now, 2 times 2 is a 4, plus 1 is 5. That term number 2 is correct. Now, remember, I want the general term of the whole pattern. Now, what am I going to do? I go to that pattern. Tn will be, I look at how they got the numbers in that particular pattern. What they did, they took the first linear pattern, which is defined by n in each term. They multiplied it by the second pattern, which is defined by 2n plus 1. Now I simplify this. I get 2n squared plus n. That means now, this is a quadratic pattern, which is defined by 2n plus n. Folks, I repeat again. I see 2n squared plus n. That means that pattern is a quadratic pattern. And for you, remember that a quadratic pattern is defined by, I want us to go through this nice and slowly. A quadratic pattern is defined by Tn, which is an squared plus bn plus c. But now, because we are doing grade 9 and 10 for now, your quadratic pattern will always, your quadratic pattern will always, be very careful of that statement, have only 2 terms. Now, 2 terms. It would be that, obviously, for it to be a quadratic pattern. And this one, like we did there, 2n squared plus n. If it is not that, it will be this for it to be a quadratic pattern and a constant. For grade 9 and 10, we hardly give a quadratic trinomial. Please be careful of that. We will never give a quadratic trinomial, but we will give you a quadratic binomial. Now, if it is this, how do you work it out now? I have got my answer there already. I'm satisfied with it. This is one method I have used. But now, I can use another way for this particular one. Now, we were given 1 multiplied by 3, 2 multiplied by 5, 3 multiplied by 7, 4 multiplied by 9, it continues. What do I do now? I can simplify all those terms. I simplify them. 1 times 3 is a 3. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 sevens are 21. 4 nines are 36. Then, next thing is, I determine the difference between successive terms. Now, determining the difference between successive terms, 10 minus 3 is a 7. 21 minus 10 is an 11. 36 minus 21 is 50. Next thing, I can see that my first difference is not constant. When the first difference is not constant, you must suspect that the given pattern is quadratic. And what do? You look for the second difference. Your second difference would be 11 minus 7, which is a 4, 15 minus 11, which is a 4. Now I can see that my second difference is a constant 4. What do I do now? From this, I determine the value of A there. I'm going to write it as the second difference. That 2A means second difference is a 4. Then I divide both sides by a 2. My A is 2. Now I go there to Tn. I substitute A. Remember, I said A is not the first term for you. It means the difference. Please, guys. It becomes 2n squared plus bn plus a c. I've got that. My general term at this stage, after determining the difference, is 2n squared plus bn plus c. Now, I want to determine, because I'm at grade 10 now, either b or c. How do I do that? I go to my pattern there. I use substitution method like we did there. I'm going to start by saying T1 is equal to 2, remember n is 1, plus b multiplied by 1 plus a c. Then my T1 is 3. 3, 1 squared is 1, 1 times 2 is 2. B times 1 is b plus a c. I take the 2 to this side, it becomes 3 minus 2, which is 1. That means b plus c is equal to 1. Now, I say that is equation number 1. I label it as equation number 1. Then, what do I do next? I take term number 2 from the pair field. Term number 2 is going to be equals to, remember I substitute 2 there, it is 2 multiplied by 2 squared plus b multiplied by 2 plus 1, that is term number 2. But what is term number 2? Term number 2 is a 10 there. Now, 2 times 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is an 8 plus 2 times b is 2b plus a c there. Sorry about that. I take the 8 to this side, it becomes 10 minus 8, which is 2, which is equals to 2b plus a c. I label this as equation number 2. Now folks, I am here and there, and I'm dealing with grade 9s and grade 10s. Can you see that I've got 2 linear equations? Now, equation number 1 and equation number 2. I am going to solve for b and c, which are my unknowns, using simultaneous equations. Now, you can use substitution method, it is no problem. You can also use elimination method. In this case, I'm going to use elimination method. I'm going to say equation number 2 minus equation number 1. This equation minus that equation, that would be 2 minus 1, which is a 1, equal sign. 2b minus a b, which is b. C minus c is 0. Then I know that b is equal to 1. Then I'm going to say if b is 1, therefore c is, I go there. Remember, b is 1. That would mean that 1 is equal to 1 plus c, and c is equal to 0. Therefore, what do I know now? I know the value of a there, I know the value of b there, I know the value of c there. I substitute all those. My general term is equal to 2n squared plus b is 1. I must put 1 there, it would be n. C is 0. Can you see that the two answers are the same? You can use any of those two methods. Then, from there, you can determine your T20. You substitute 20 there, you get your 400. 400 times 2, you get your 800. 800 plus 20, you get 820. You shall have solved that and you shall have answered those questions, folks. I think up to so far, we have done enough. I'll shelve this one a bit because from here to there, I think I have given you enough information. Please again, I want to say to you, never use this in grade 9 and grade 10. This is used in grade 12. I never said it was wrong, but I say here, doing this will let you see mathematics unfolding in front of you. You see the mechanical part of mathematics now. In grade 12, that is where we give you the mathematical way now. After you've got the mechanical part. Folks, go to our page, subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Make sure that you don't succeed alone, succeed with the others. Thank you very much and good luck for your number patterns grade 9 and grade 10.